Hi lovely people, it's Rachel and I'm here with just a little flip through of my October set up in my planner and my traveller's notebook with the Cocoa Daisy kit. So I thought, I know that it's a little later on in the month than I really wanted to put it up for all that it's only the 5th, but I just thought I would give you a little flip through to show you what I've done. I did film some of the actual setting up with the idea if I was going to voice it over, but to be really honest with you, this is something that I literally spend hours on, but in little chunks, so it didn't really work to do it that way, I'm sorry. But I will, I'll have a look at that footage and I may put it at the end with some music sped up so you can see some of it. So this is my Foxy Fix number 6 and I've got on it, first of all, this is a pom-pom keychain that my eldest made for me, that Eleanor made for me, and she's been making loads of pom-poms and we put some in the shop in like an autumn rainbow, and yeah, I'd been away at Yarndale the other week and I came home and she made me this, which was lovely, so that had to go on there. And then other quick little things to mention, I switched fountain pen this month to this Lamy. It's the same, all I do is switch out the barrel bits, if you see what I mean, so I've got the same ink in here. I just thought it went quite nicely with the autumn shades in the Cocoa Daisy pack. So in here I've got a very similar setup to last time, just got one of the little journal cards that I slipped in because I normally have a little piece of paper just to give a little bit of colour, and then I've got my dashboard that I made, so I just cut some of the, that is one of the actual dashboards, I think. I cut it down to size to put it in there. These paper clips, I was really happy they came back into stock, so I managed to nab some. But they sit really high if you clip them to the actual page, so I decided to use an ollie clip to get it to sit a little bit lower, and that's working really nicely. So on my front cover, a little bit of a, I'm going to bring you in a little bit, wait, there we go. So I used some of the papers, I printed off some transparencies, as in the free printables I printed onto acetate, used October stickers, some of the die cuts and hearts, and then the back is that one, because I didn't want to cut the fox off if I used them at the front, and again that's just a transparency that was printed. And you can see I've got a few little tabs in here. So there's one here that is my gratitude list, so I can go straight to that. I have been trying to put some things in each day, so I've been trying to put some things in each day. And then I also made a little pinch bookmark with 2 of the journal cards and a tab sticker and then some of the letters, and that's just very simply done, just to keep my place. I think that looks really cute. I was going to have that one on my inside cover, but then I thought no, I want to see that more. So on the inside, again I just used some scraps of papers that I had left over to cover the inside, and then this backing here is one of the printables that I printed onto vinyl sticker paper and stuck in, and then I used my zip printer to print off the SWT Blessings Bible plan for this month, which is on prayer. So I just printed the photograph of that so that I had the verse prompts, and then a couple of die cuts and some stickers from Linoo's Pots. And then this is me keeping track of which days I have done. Now in theory, if I do it on the day, I'm going to put a sticker on the tick as well. I've just not got around to doing that yet, but I will do. Because in my September one, I ended up writing the word just grace, because there were an absolute load of days that I just missed, and I am going back in and filling them in afterwards. Because I want to do that, but you know, there were quite a lot that I actually, life happens, and it doesn't mean that I'm not praying or in my Bible, it was just I wasn't in it in this particular way. So yes, that's my kind of tracker of keeping track of my Bible plan. Then on the inside I've got a currently page, and I thought I would actually use this as a bit more of a mood tracker, as to sort of look back at the day and look back at the month. And then I've got some goals as well. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep it really simple this month. So I've literally just put, be in the Word daily, enjoy being away and being at home, because I've got quite a bit of travelling this month. Really nice things. I mean, I'm going to Centre Parks this weekend with some friends, and then I'm going to Planacon Europe at the end of the month, which I'm really excited about. And then sort my bedside drawers out, because, yeah, put it this way. The contents just kind of moved with us last year in September, and I never actually organised it. So there we go. So then we get into the sort of daily writing, and really this is just, it's set up in the same way. I've just got the date and the day, and then I use some of my stickers from my shop to put in, to actually put in the verse headings. Now, something that is a bit interesting this month is I'm getting quite a bit of shadowing with my fountain pen ink, and that is definitely the first month in a very, very long time that I've, well, for absolutely ever, that I've ever noticed it. There is a little bit on the September one as well, and I don't know if I've just never noticed on the previous ones, or I don't know, maybe my ink's got a bit inkier, because I don't think the paper's changed. So that's all set up, and I write across if I need to go for more, or I can put notes or just little bits of journaling there as well. Then, yeah, so there we go. So that's all set up ready for marking about planner parks, which is what we call Centre Parks, because it's 4 of us who are going, who are planner girls, and they are the people who I've met through the planner community, and you know, I'm so grateful for them. I really am. And yeah, nature cheaper than therapy seemed like quite a good thing to put there. Then my gratitude list, then I've left that blank, and that will probably end up being some journaling for Planacon Europe. Sorry, I know the camera's just gone really in and out there a bit, hasn't it, as I moved. Let me just come back there. And then carrying on with the days all the way through the month. And yeah, there we go. And then I've got that blank, and I have, well, I've got the back to do something as well. So I have got quite a bit of space actually, and there as well, for journaling and writing if I want to have a bit more space. So yeah, so I'm really, really pleased with that. Something that I kind of battle with a little bit with the Cocoa Daisy thing is, should I put my date stickers over the illustrations so that the dates are consistent, or should I? Yeah, I mean, you can see there I thought I can't cover up all of that fox. It's too beautiful. So, but normally I do just go over the illustrations rather than trying to work around them. I kind of feel like then it feels like it's more part of the page. So that is the Dory. That insert hasn't changed. That's my sermon notes. That's my September and some September stickers. And then in the back I've just got some bits and bobs. So that really hasn't changed very much at all. But that is my October setup. And I'm really enjoying using it. I absolutely love the colours in it. It's so, so beautiful. So slip that back in, pop that over, and let's have a look at my planner. So, still in a personal planner, and I really deliberated with which colour Kikki K to use, because I didn't really have anything that was shouting autumn at me. So I decided to go with the blue, because I like the blue. And it was also gifted to me by one of the ladies that I'm going to Planner Parks with, so it felt right to use it this month. So here we go. I'll just give you a little, oh, that's slipped out of place, little view of the top. You can see my clips and things there. And a little view of the side. If I open up and slip you out for a minute, you can see all my tabs. So, very, very similar setup to last time. Oh, that was me making notes there. This charm was one of the ones that Mary Kay, who works for Cocoa Daisy, made. And again, they sold out on reveal night and I didn't get my hands on one. and then they came back into stock and I was like, yay! So I got one because a few of you lovely people who have taken out subscriptions with Cocoa Daisy have told them when you have set up your subscription that it was me or my enabling that made you decide to subscribe, and so we will have each received $10 off a $20 spend credit, which is lovely. So thank you if you are one of those people, because that is how I paid for my charm and also the owl and fox clips. That was really, really lovely surprise. One, that you guys had done that, but also that they came back into stock when I wasn't expecting it. So let's just have a little look. In my front pockets then, yeah, you've slipped out from there. I have got a little paperclip, which I think was Little Miss Daisy Rose. I've got Simon hiding there. I'm making my own Where's Simon game in my planner. Got the notes page, which I was jotting down different planner layouts that I wanted to test out and things. And I've got some little bits and bobs in here. Got some of the sticky notes, those acorn sticky notes. So cute. Absolutely love those. And then this, you'll see in a minute, I printed off, that's really not going to work, the printables onto a transparency, and I had this little bit left that I didn't use. So I trimmed around it, laminated it, and made like a little sort of pop-up or kind of scene type affair that I just thought looks really, really cute there. Got a little note that I came home to from my daughter after Yarndale. It's got something very cute written in it. And then I also laminated the big fox die cut so that he could sit and not get bashed about. So he kind of has some mushrooms to sit amongst. So that's my little inside pocket. And then I popped in the other transparency because I was like, I don't know what to do with that. It's actually quite a tricky size when you use a personal planner because it's not high enough. So I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look through. So dashboard this month, act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. And I actually had another one there as my front cover, and I thought, no, do you know what? I need that bit of encouragement this month. So went for that. Then I also tried the printables on vellum, and that worked really nicely. And I just clipped that into one of my sort of main section dividers with an ollie clip. So that first one is calendar, and there are cut files on the Cocoa Daisy site to make kind of like these sort of tabs. I actually used a different font because I understand you need a really chunky font. Believe me, you need one, because I had to weed all that by hand. It was a right pain to do. But yeah, I wanted something a little slimmer for mine. So we have calendar. So we've got year at a glance, we've got month on 2 pages from So Much Crafting, and then we have the Disaster Shaker dashboard bookmark. Okay, so this is me trying to be clever because I don't have a fuse tool, and I tried to be clever and use a double layer of transparency and things and put it through the laminator, not realising that of course it would stick to the top cover anyway. So it does shake, but it's not perfect. But I still like it and I think it's quite cute. It's just not quite as shakery as I was hoping for. But yeah, and I really like the top of it with the leaf and the toadstool. I think that's quite really cute. So there we go. So I had a go. What more can we ask for? Then we get into October. Paperclip with the little fairy house on top is one that Fiona at Little Dragon Jewellery made. She did them for a mystery kit that I did last year. And then we also had matching charms as well, so which was really nice. But I already had a charm on, so I was like, ah, the paperclip. And then into Hello October. So I've jotted down some of my little projects that I'm working on crochet wise. Then I've got my monthly spread, and I popped a tab on for month at a glance so I can get to this quickly. All the extra stickers on here are from my shop, so I decided to test those out in here, and I really like how they went, so really pleased with that. Then this page, I never know what to do. It's set up for like forward planning in a month, and every box has a month on. I decided to do a keep on, try and stop, and just jot things down as they came to me. Then I've got an adapted bucket list insert from Ultimate Success Planner, Natalie, and I made this into my YouTube ideas list for the month. And then we get into the week on 2 pages. So something that I've done this month with my week on 2 is I've put, you'll see it's like crazy busy, one of the little tabs up at the top. Now I've never known what to do with these. If I just show you, if I go to there, you can see I've got the tabs going across the top, and I use some of the little die cuts as well. And I just think, so I can flip straight that week. Love it. Really love it. I think that's worked really beautifully. So I'm very pleased with that. So apparently I was going to put an inspirational quote on that box and never did. I really should do that given it's Thursday. So I had like a little home blessing list. That sticker is from Planner Kate. Just some little things that I needed to do, and I have actually done that today. My reading, the book that I'm reading, just finished The Humans. It's fantastic, highly recommend it. And then my week on 2, where I just kind of went all over the page with stickers and had a lot of fun doing it, and it was good. So stickers on there are from either myself, Planner Kate, Coco Daisy, Linoo's Pots, or Once More with Love. Then we've got, so I put my hand there because that's got some business stuff written down. Then I've got my daily lists, and I absolutely love how they included Have a Cuppa on there. A daily, weekly, monthly checklist. And then this was bigger because it came in the dory kit. So it was sized to standard dory, and it wasn't punched. So I trimmed it down, rounded the bottom corners and punched it. And then on the back, I took inspiration from somebody in the group, and this was another free printable that I printed out on the vinyl sticker paper that I use, and just stuck on the back. And then because I was cutting around something, I had a bit of a gap, so I just put some die cuts on there to cover it over. And I think that looks really fab. Today's list, love how there's Have a Cuppa on there. I think I'll definitely be doing that. Yeah, I used Fridays for a packing list, and then it's fairly blank because I've not got to them yet. So then we come into my home section, and again, the only thing that's really changed in here are my dividers. So you can see, you know, I've still using a week on 1 for my meals list. Cleaning hasn't changed, budget tracker hasn't changed, travel hasn't changed, notes hasn't changed. My celebrate Christmas section hasn't changed, and I decided that this was the one I was going to have on the front, and then changed my mind. So on this I have got my work section. I'm going to put my hand there over my September October goals, sorry, but I just want to show you that I've got that dashboard, and then that, and then one of the transparencies that came with that I bought as an extra, and that was really lovely. And let's just flip to, there it's safe. And then this is another Shake-a-doobry dad, except that with this one, when I put it through the laminator, because I knew that I didn't want all my bookmarks behind each other, I cut it further across so that I could have it sit over here. And I think that's come out really lovely. It's got a little Get It Done at the top with an acorn, and yeah, I'm dead proud of that. Owl book clip, I actually had a piece of paper that I needed to punch and put in that way, so there was a perfect place for the owl to sit. Otherwise I would have done the same thing as I did in my dory with the ollie clip, and then just some note paper, business cards, bits and bats, and then my personal section, which also hasn't really changed. It's still got my crochet, ideas and lists. So there you go, that is my October planner setup. I hope you've enjoyed looking through that with me, perhaps giving you some ideas for your own setups. And if you do, as I say, if you do go and subscribe to Coco Daisy, do mention that I sent you, because it benefits us both, and they are, I think they are a very, very good company. A very good company. The quality of what they produce is fantastic, and the way in which they use the artwork that they purchase, as well as adding in their own original stuff as well, I think is just fantastic. You know, I mean, it's just so creative and imaginative. And yeah, I really, really enjoy getting my little box of happy every single month. So yes, highly, highly, highly recommended. I'll leave a link in the description down below, so do go and check them out. And yeah, that's it for now. So I shall speak to you again next time. Take care, lovely people. Bye.